Hey guys, so qwen 3.627b just dropped. It's a 27 billion parameter dense model that is punching way above its weight class in coding benchmarks. And today, we're actually going to run it completely local. It's completely free inside Cloud Code. And let's see what it can actually do. Hey guys, so if you have been following the channel, I actually did a full walkthrough of how to set up llama.cpp for local models. The link is in the description. It is also pinned above. Go watch that first if you haven't, because that's what we're using today. So as you can see my screen, I have set up qwen 3.627b. We are using the Q4K XL variant. And in this batch file that I've created, it's option number 19. So I will put that here, 19, press enter. We will enable thinking mode, and we will be using port 8001. It's not showing on the screen that I'm recording, but it actually is triggering two more terminal windows. The 8001 terminal window is right here. And this one, 8002, it's just an MCP for DuckDuckGo. So Claude Code can use some web search using DuckDuckGo. Before we proceed with the first test, I would like to show you how fast we can run this model locally. So I have a 5090 video card. Let's see how fast it can run. So you can see here, we are showing up the llama.cpp screen. This is the model. It is only 16.39 gigabytes. The context window is 262,000 tokens. The context size is 131,000 tokens. Let's make a quick test just to showcase the speed of this model. I'm going to ask it to create a blog. How Cardano will dethrone Bitcoin. It's currently running at around 58 tokens per second. Okay, so for our first test, I would like it to create a stunning single page portfolio landing page using 3.js. I want it to include a 3D animated hero section with floating geometric shapes and smooth scrolling interactions, and also a dark glass morphism UI. And it has to be self-contained. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so after around 3 minutes and 23 seconds, it has finished creating the HTML file. I will open it up shortly. So this is the created landing page, and I must say it's pretty good. We told it to create a 3JS landing page, and I can see heaps of 3D elements here. I'm clicking on the links above, starting with the About link. It works. Skills. Very nice. Work. It's pretty good. And if I click on contact, the links work. This is good. I like it. Okay, so for this next test, I think we'll go with a platform shooter game. So I'm just gonna clear the conversation. So it has a big context window. Make me a platform shooter game. Pick your poison. Any language you want. Make it in the C test, the qwen test folder. Do your best to impress me. So it's responded to me by saying, I will build a polished HTML5 canvas platform shooter called Neon Strike. A cyberpunk twin stick platformer with smooth physics, particle effects in the browser. Let me start building all the game modules in parallel. So we are now 6 minutes in. It's still in progress. Right now it's working on the JS file. So far, 7,000 tokens have been consumed for this task. So after 12 minutes and 19 seconds and 1,400 lines of code, it's done. Let's see if it actually works. So this is that file that it created. It does not work. I press enter, nothing happens. I can't even go to DevTools by pressing F12. I can't even go to full screen by using press F11. Let's report these errors back to Cloud Code and let's see if it can fix these errors. I tried pressing the enter button. Nothing works. I also tried to go to DevTools on my browser by pressing F12. That does not work as well. I was hoping to see if there were any errors. So it has finished its investigation. It's saying the root cause was the prevent default function was firing on every key. Let's see if it works now. It still doesn't work. However, I am able to see the console now, and there's an error. Are we gonna feed this back to Cloud Code for fixing? Okay, so now it's saying it's been fixed. Let's give it another try. And this is the last chance we'll give it for this test. And unfortunately, it does not work. It's a bit disappointing, but I do not want to cherry pick the results of this test for this video, and what you see is what you get. I'm sure if we run another test for a different game, it might work, but yeah, that it is what it is for this test. So for this last and final test, we are going to see how well it does with tool calling. In one of my recent videos, I created a skill that combines three separate skills. So the hyperframe skill, and another skill to use OmniVoice on my local machine, and lastly, another skill to transcribe the audio file created by OmniVoice. So the reason we're actually transcribing that audio file is to get the timings of the word level timings. That makes it better because if we know the timings, the scene pops up at just the right time, at the perfect time. So let's see if it performs well for this final test. And as you can see in the screen, this is the prompt we're giving Claude Code. I'm observing the output from Claude Code. I'm getting a bit nervous. I have a feeling it might fail this test as well. And if it does fail this test, I will show you how Sonnet 4.6 performs for this exact prompt. But I am getting a bit nervous. It's not looking good. I can see errors. We'll see how it goes. So it looks like it was successful in creating the audio file, which is the first part. Now the second part, it's transcribing the words. So once we get the word level timings, we feed that to Hyperframe. So we know when to show the words at the right time for each scene. So guys, after almost an hour, it still has not finished. And yeah, I think it's a fail for this test. To show you what I wanted to achieve for this test, I will run the exact same prompt on Sonnet 4.6. Okay, so we are going to run the exact same prompt on Sonnet 4.6. I'm going to use GitHub Copilot CLI. So now I've just changed the model to Sonnet 4.6, and I will paste the exact same prompt for test 3, and let's see how it goes. So it looks like Sonnet 4.6 have finished its planning. 14 scenes have been mapped. Title card, kinetic text, split screens, kinetic slam callouts. I think it's gonna be good. So it's done. It's rendering the MP4 right now.
Qwen 327B is like hiring a genius intern who works for free, never sleeps, and fits inside your PC. Alibaba's Qwen 3 family dropped, and the 27B model is turning heads fast. It sits in that sweet spot between too small to be useful and too big to run on your machine. 27 billion parameters of raw reasoning power that you can actually run locally without melting your GPU. What makes it special? qwen 3 supports a hybrid thinking mode. You can toggle deep chain of thought reasoning on when you need to solve something hard, or flip it off when you just want a quick answer. That's like having a calculator with a take your time and double check button. It handles coding, math, multilingual tasks, and long context conversations with surprising sharpness. And because it's open weight, you can run it on Ollama, LM Studio, or load it straight into ComfyUI workflows without paying a single subscription fee. The obvious question is, why isn't everyone talking about this more? Well, stick around until the end of this video because the benchmark results are wild, and I want to hear what you think in the comments. Drop your hot take below. Is local AI finally good enough to replace the cloud? Hit subscribe if you want more deep dives like this. New video every week.